we look at your setup here then, Isaac, okay? So hopefully you can quite clearly see on this one, the setup on the left-hand side, where you had your kind of like head tilt to the side, spine this way, hands behind the ball, a little bit kind of off shape. As I said, if we take a line down from the top of your head, through your nose, through your spine, through your hands, you're in a nice neutral position. Now, yes, you are tilted behind the ball as we want to be. We want to be hitting this golf ball slightly on the way up, or certainly levelling off.
Yeah.
Not hitting down on the ball as you would do with the irons, okay? That's where the irons and the driver do certainly differ. I say driver, not wood, but driver, because the ball's teed up.
Yeah.
Woods, 5-wood hybrids are similar to irons because you're striking down still. But
Okay.
Driver, up on a tee.
That's why I always hit my 5-woods quite well.
Because they're more at your irons, exactly, yeah. So further forward in your stance, because the ball's on the tee, that's going to help create this, as long as you're setting up in that spine angle. Okay, now in terms of your backswing, as you went back, you can see on this left-hand one, with that head position, okay, a very kind of tilted kind of spine there in your backswing. That's going to create a very kind of steep angle into that golf ball. Now, what will happen as you start coming over the top, your right shoulder starts kind of lunging it forward to try that golf ball, okay? Chest is going to go through to try and square the club face up, and just a big sort of heave-ho left, coming down, you see, either pop it up in the air really high, lose a lot of yardage, you smother it low left, or just slice it off the right.
It just never feels like a smooth swing.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, if you think about the smooth of the swing, nothing's really sort of moving in the same direction together, is it?
Yeah, it's
your
all
top half's going one way, your arms going t'other, your body, your balance is going another way, okay? So, in terms of the backswing now, as we swing back here, that would be perfect, yeah?
Yeah.
There's your spine I'm going to have behind the golf ball, and I think you go a little bit further, so you might tilt a little bit more, but that's kind of the backswing we're looking for. If we compare that to that there, I mean, if you watch golf on TV, that looks very good.
Yeah.
That looks painful to some extent. I mean, your head that much tilted to the side there in an awkward spot, that knee's really kinking in there, the foot's, but it's just a lot of stress on the body that you don't need to have. Yeah. That's kind of going in with a long driving territory where these guys are trying to bob it 400 yards, but their goal is hit one ball in a 60-yard wide fairway in 2.5 minutes. Not hit the ball down the fairway and keep it in play and keep your body in sort of some kind of shape there. So as you start coming back down now, okay, arms can try to drop and fall here. That right shoulder staying back, as you can see now. Now as you get to here, just let that club just let it swish through, okay? That's going to be more of a sort of practice you have to get used to, okay? But by staying behind the ball there, there's a very, very good impact position compared to where you were there, where you were just literally almost on top of the ball. If we bring that frame back a little bit more there, just before impact there, your hands would have been pretty much on that line and your head straight on top of it, you see? You haven't got that lean behind the ball. You look kind of a bit stuck on top of it, trying to square this club face up, which isn't designed to
it makes no sense when you
way.
actually physically see yourself.
Well, exactly, yeah, exactly. So now from there you can switch through. You can see now your glove hand has disappeared, okay, because you're able to release your arms better, whereas this one, your glove hand's still there.
Yeah.
Because if you're coming down this way, you then got to try to create this habit of holding the face open. Otherwise, you would just smother it low left with no loft on that golf club. So the left hand's still clear and visible as your hand's sort of this way. Whereas when you come from a better angle, your hand's able to release and rotate better. Different finish position. Your hand's now covered there with that glove with the right arm. And then through to a follow-through position as you do very, very nicely, okay? But mostly with setup. The setup is key to get yourself behind the ball, okay? Get a bit spinely, and then from there just stay there, yeah? Turn behind the ball. If you move a bit off the back, that's fine on the way back. Take a bit more lean there, and then from there, stay behind it, swish through.
Yeah.
Okay, mate? That swishing is going to take a bit of practice though, yeah.
Happy days.
Make sense, mate?
Yeah.
Good man. Very, very good, buddy.